While it is understood that players are responsible for the final outcome of the game and are the ones who get most of the credit for a win, blame always will go around to the head coaches. We've done a video over the top 10 best NBA coaches, so this time let's do a video of the top 10 worst NBA coaches in history. Hello there and welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's highly appreciated that you take the time out of your day to check out this video. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy everything NBA related, subscribe with those notifications on to watch all of the uploads on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into this. It's a little puzzling how Randy Whitman has kept getting head coaching jobs. While the Washington Wizards have improved the last couple of years, Whitman's whole body of work is being taken into account. He coached the Cleveland Cavaliers, Washington Wizards, and the Minnesota Timberwolves. His overall record as a coach was 100 to 207. He was hired as the Wizards head coach in 2011. Taking into account his record with Washington, his overall record is now 220 to 342. Don Casey coached the LA Clippers and New Jersey Nets. His overall record as a coach was 85 to 153. The word to describe Don Casey is, well, simply put, horrible. He just wasn't good at coaching in the NBA, nor did he do well as a college coach with the Temple Owls. He had players hold the ball longer than normal to draw the opposing team out of their defensive zone. At one time, a player held the ball for 11 minutes and eventually turned it over. Gary St. Jean coached the Sacramento Kings and Golden State Warriors. His overall record as a coach was 172 to 78. Let's talk about Gary St. Jean. Same thing. He was awful at coaching during his time. His worst year was with the Sacramento Kings during the first year of coaching. He is one of 7 consecutive coaches that endured 3 years or less with the Golden State Warriors. The 1999 to 2000 record was 19 to 63, which was the second worst in the Golden State Warriors team history. Wes Unseld coached the Washington Bullets. His overall record as a coach was 202 to 345. If you want to sink a franchise, then hire a coach and GM like Wes Unseld, who happened to have been the team's greatest player. The Washington Bullets did that when they put the future of the team into his hands. He had a yearly average of more than 53 losses in 6 seasons as a coach with the Bullets. During his time, the team went to the NBA playoffs only once. What did the franchise do after this? They hired him as a GM for 7 years. What were his results? He got the same results he did as a coach, an average of more than 47 losses each season and 1 playoff appearance. Larry Christroy, gosh, what a difficult name to say, coached the Milwaukee Bucks. His time with the team dates back from 2006 to 2008. His overall record as a coach was 31 to 69. Does anyone remember the hype? Most likely not. The Bucks locked Larry in a 4-year contract after a 5 to 13 mark in 2006 following the firing of head coach Terry Stotts. The Bucks defeated the Spurs in his coaching time, and he received the contract because of it. How did he repay them? He led the team to a disappointing season with a record of 26 to 56. The franchise then hired John Hammond as general manager. What was the first thing he did? He fired Larry. I mean, can you blame him, really? Rick Pitino coached the New York Knicks and Boston Celtics. His time dates back from 1987 to 2001. His overall record as a coach was 192 to 220. Rick Pitino took Boston University to the NCAA tournament and Providence to the Final Four. But was he cut out to be an NBA coach? Well, he became legendary in the state of Massachusetts, and that was probably the reason he got the job to coach the struggling Boston Celtics. However, no NCAA record would help him. His 102 to 146 record with the Celtics showed that he buckled under the pressure. He left money on the table as he walked away from the job with 6 years on his contract. Eric Musselman coached the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings. His overall record as a coach was 108 to 138. With a desire to turn the franchise around, the Sacramento Kings hired Eric Musselman in 2006 because he did wonders for the Warriors, right? Before Musselman came on the job, the team had gone to the playoffs, so momentum was building for Musselman to help the team get an NBA championship this time around. Before this could happen, the coach got arrested for a DUI. He was fired after the team finished the season at a disappointing record of 33-49. Bob Weiss coached the San Antonio Spurs, Atlanta Hawks, LA Clippers, and Seattle Sonics. His overall record as a coach was 223-299. Bob had some success with the Atlanta Hawks during his 3-year time. Larry Brown had helped the Clippers get to 2 playoff appearances before he unexpectedly retired in 1993. Bob was asked to coach the LA Clippers, who were having a partially successful season. Under his leadership, the team finished at 27-55. 4 years after that, he floated into obscurity as an assistant coach and then decided to give coaching another shot with the Seattle Sonics. He fell flat with a record of 13-17. He was fired. Stu Jackson coached the New York Knicks and Vancouver Grizzlies. His time dates back from 1989 to 1997. His overall record as a coach was 58-78. Stu Jackson was given a coaching position with the New York Knicks after they had a fantastic season, having gone to the conference semifinals and had loads of talent like Charles Oakley, Mark Jackson, and Patrick Ewing. Right away, he made the mistake of changing the offense. He turned the Knicks to a half-court lineup instead of a running team. Of course, the outcome for the team was the third in the Atlantic Division. Jackson got fired when the team began their 1990-91 season at a record of 7-8. While there are plenty of coaches with worse records, he landed at number 2 based on the amount of talent he had, yet still crashing below expectations. And coming in the number 1 spot for the worst coach in NBA history is Johnny Batch. He coached the Golden State Warriors. He had 2 turns with the Warriors, once in the 1979 season and then the 1983-86 seasons. His overall record as a coach was 95-172. Quite the drop-off there. During the 1985-86 season, under his coaching, the Golden State Warriors had a record of 30-52. That's it for the video, guys. If you made it this far, slap a like on it. Show me that you enjoyed it. If you're new here, subscribe with notifications. Don't forget to do that. Until next time, you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.